What's going on, everybody? Payneblade back here again from server 1 representing IC. Guys, welcome to the brand new players guide. That's right, because there's lack of content currently going on and I've got the time to do it, we're going to update the players guide. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I didn't show you guys last time. I'm going to show you guys how to get on the right foot, what to look for when you're doing your first summon, how to re-roll, best ways to do this, and best way to have the best foot forward in terms of starting, right? So let's talk about a few things. So first off, when you jump on here, guys, get onto the browser version first. There's a couple of reasons for this, okay? So the browser version will actually give you a 3-star Naruto Kage. So that's an SR Naruto Hokage version, which is not a very good version, but he's good to have for a couple of reasons. Number one, you can actually get his fragments. Number two, he is a 3-star and you can actually put speed into him, and speed is going to play a vital role for a lot of new players. Speed is almost king in this game, as like alongside power, pretty much equal to one another, so you want to definitely get him. The more shinobi you have, the more team speed you can get, and we'll talk more about that as well. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is jump onto the browser version and don't choose an OG server. And what I mean by that, guys, is don't pick the server from 1 to 20, 21 to 40. As you can see here, they're currently full anyways. What you want to do is you want to pick the newest server possible so you get the best chances of being a top tier character and a top tier account. Now here's a couple things I'm going to say right off the bat. You do not need to whale in tribes. You can be a complete free-to-play player like I did in my painful experience and still dominate, okay? As long as you're playing the game right, you do not need to spend a penny in this game, and I've shown that multiple times with many different accounts, and I've given a few away to players who are either part of my membership program or just brand new and I know them, just to give them a little bit of a head start in the game, right? So let's do this. Let's go to jump to 43. I don't have a character. What you're gonna do is you guys are gonna get into this tribes cutscene. Go ahead and go through it. A couple recommendations when you get your account up and running. Go into your account settings. If you click the frame, you can actually jump into there. Go into sound, set that to a lower sound because it's extremely loud, first off. And secondly, if you're looking to farm quicker and if you want to move things along quicker and you're brand new, I suggest keeping the animation on for now until you can see all of your jitsus. But once you get accustomed to seeing the jitsus and the attacks and the character animations, I highly recommend taking all of those animations off and watching the battles as just standard, okay? So that'll actually speed up a lot of your farming and a lot of things that you can't normally skip. Okay, so first thing you're going to get is this tutorial, all right? So just speed through this tutorial. Unless you want to actually read it, then you can. It explains to you essentially how to target, the different advantage types, and then what a tribe does. And we're going to talk about tribes and co-op very shortly as well too, just because I want to explain the benefit to each one and where they belong, okay? So as you can see here, this is a 3-man chain attack. There are 3 different cells. There is a force cell, a spirit cell, and an energy cell. Color coordinated: force is red, spirit is blue, energy is yellow. Each of them represent a certain buff that you can get eventually through something called training gems, and that'll come later on. If you need to know about training gems, you can check out my training gem video. It'll explain to you how to efficiently use those and how to get ahead with them, all right? And then lastly, when you build up this guide, just called a tribe gauge, some characters have the ability to increase it for you using their skills. Other characters, they don't have anything. So what you'll have to do is color coordinate the 3 same colors, and you'll get minimum 3 of them up if you do that. You can get a minimum of 1 if you have all different colors and you haven't matched them up. And once you build this tribe gauge, you can do either something called a tribe special, which you're seeing here. There are EX versions and then there is regular versions. An EX version essentially is a level 10 tribe, which you can level up your tribes. And there is something called co-op. Co-op is essentially a non-tribe using 3 different units and using their jutsus back to back to back. All right, so that there is a place for that and there's a place for this. So as you can see here, the tribe specials also have an animation. The EX tribe specials have an added animation to them. So when you originally unlock a tribe special, until you get it to level 10, you will not see the extra animation, okay? So that's the thing to keep in mind. Now, tribes are really good in PvE content. That is a non-arena, non-player versus player content. They dominate there. They really do, unfortunately, lack in PvP. In arena and places, you want to continue using co-op, all right? So again, we'll talk about that. But what I want to do, guys, is kind of go through this real quick. So this is going to be your starting lineup, all right? So you're going to go ahead and jump in here, and you're going to get yourself a couple Naruto frags right away. You're going to get everyone at level 1, except that browser Naruto Kage. And I'm actually logging logging into the browsers to show you guys this real quick, okay? And we're going to talk about what to aim for when you finish Chapter 1. Now, back when I started this game, you never had the ability to actually get a free UR at the end of Chapter 1. You actually have to roll like everybody else did. In this game, now with the new version, it's been out for quite some time, you actually go ahead and get yourself the version of, a UR instead of just a standard version. There it is, right there. Clear Chapter 1 and Naruto Time Summon. Guarantee you at least one UR. Now, the thing with the UR is, you want to continue re-rolling, guys, until you get KCM. That is Kurama Chakra mode, Naruto. So KCM is the most broken character in the game. You want to continue re-rolling till you at least get a minimum 3 to 4 star. Obviously, you can only get 3 stars through summon, but you want to try to aim for a 4 star if you can. Now, if you're patient and you want to do this, it will take you a long time. If you are impatient and you want to just get the 3 star, it'll still take you a long time because you have such a massive pool. Other good choices are OG Kakashi, which is the Genius Ninja Kakashi, Sasuke Hebi with the white outfit on, and then there's a couple others I can recommend, but KCM should be your main goal. Now, as I was mentioning here, when you start this off, it's going to be a little confusing. You're going to see all of your ninjas having their chakra maxed out. This blue bar is your chakra, this green bar is your health. The blue bar normally isn't maxed out like this for you. You have to build it over time by hitting characters or getting hit yourself. In Chapter 1, they let you have max chakra. Now, what you want to do when you're playing this game, guys, is kind of aim for the proper units. Now, these reds, so this is a D and an A. A D unit is stronger against an A unit, and an A unit is stronger against a T unit. Both A is neutral to A, and A is strong against T, but D is weak against T and T. So you want to attack Kiba here with your Jutsus. I put ×5 speed. I recommend doing that unless, again, you want to watch the animation. And what you want, the reason why you want to use red first, guys, is you want to line up your 3 blues together. Okay, that's the way to. A lot of people ask this question when they first start, like, Payne, how do you get the 3-star mission completions? You have to line up 3 of your characters together like this, so all 3 of them are attacking at the same time. As you can see here, I build a tribe gauge 3 times. Or the other way to do it is you have to be able to do a co-op or a tribe special before the match is over. This is the simplest way to get it done, guys. So there's a benefit to lining up all of your characters. Number 1, you get a faster tribe gauge buildup. Number 2, you get the 3 stars, and you'll see here as we go through it, clear the mission, no allies defeated, use a 3 chain attack. Okay, so those are important things. Now, you're going to unlock the beginner's challenge instantly after doing the first stage. There's a very important reason why that's a good thing. You want to actually go ahead and do all the missions and unlock those things. So we'll go ahead and skip this. And it gives you fragments for Boruto. Now, Boruto is actually a really good beginner character to start with because he's free. You can get a 3 version of him after completing this, and he hits like a Mack truck still. So definitely, guys, as you're doing this, you'll complete it naturally. Don't worry about it. It's not like you have to do anything special. Just go through the missions, do all the stuff that's required. So first suggestion is go ahead and finish all this. I'm going to back out real quick here, guys, and you're going to see right now they're going to do the whole animation. This is the brand new banner that's out now. A banner essentially is every 2 weeks we get brand new shinobis to summon on. This is the current banner. This is what I was talking about, your login bonus. You get 25 Narutos, which is great. This actually pushes you to a 5-star version of Naruto, which is a very good thing to have in this game. Right now, if you're logging in as a brand new player, you get mission assistance. We'll explain that as well too. And you get yourself stamina bentos, which stamina is the key thing here, of course. And you're getting yourself 250 Shino coins per day by logging in for the month of April, which is obviously ending very soon. And then you get the dailies. This is a monthly that happens. They give this to everybody essentially. And then of course you're going to get some notifications. So go ahead and skip through these notifications unless you want to read them. There's a few of them here. We'll go through this real quick. Okay, so let's go back out here. Now, when you log in again, you're going to get 1,000 Shinobi exchange coins. I'm going to explain to you what to do with those shortly. Okay, you're probably going to get a couple more actually here. There's some Ryo. Ryo is your currency to do almost everything in this game. You don't get a lot of them, and you get yourself 3,500 Shinobi coins, which is a free summon. I suggest saving those, guys. Do not use those yet. And then there's another 500 Shinobi exchange coins, and I'll explain what to do with those. And there's the Naruto Kage I was talking about, 3-star version. Okay, so you're going to unlock him. There you go. He's a free character. Not the greatest character, obviously, but still good to have. You're probably going to see this Shinobi power ranking. You won't be involved in any of this because you'll learn more about that later. Nothing for new players to really know. So there you go. Everyone's got their own thing set up there. And then what you want to do here, guys, is you can check out your Shinobi list right here. There's all your Shinobis. You can see here, all of them are 2 stars except for the 3-star Naruto. So you can go ahead and add him in there. You're going to get yourself a frame as well too here. You can put that on anybody. In order to get on a frame, you simply have to click on your profile here, and then you can click on the change icon, and you can put that frame on any character you want. So there you go. That's simply how you do that. All right, sound settings, like I mentioned to you guys, you probably want to bring that to a low unless you really care about the sound, then keep it there. Battle settings, like I said, simplified cinematics makes things a lot easier when you're doing longer events. But for now, if you're a new player, you can keep that there, and that is all you really need to know there. Alright guys, now when you get into this game, click on this little $sign. You just saw me click on it. This is your mission assistance for 16 days, guys. You get to choose some of these items by doing just standard missions, okay? Your goal here, guys, is to get a 3-star Sasuke here, get at least 100 weapons, okay, 100 to 125 ideally, all right, and you can stop at 3 stars, and then all your focus is going to be on getting this awakening talisman and this awakening scroll. That is all your focus should be. These are going to be extremely important down the line. We'll talk about more of that later in other guides, but this one here is what you want to focus on, are these 3 specific items. So your Shino coins here, guys, that's your currency to do summons and refresh stuff. All of it should be used towards refreshing your stamina. Now when you first start, you can only refresh twice because your blessing level, I'm going to show you what blessing level is right up here, is at 0. Your blessing level increases every time you use Shinobi exchange coin, Shinobi coins. So your Shino coins should be used to refresh stamina, and also you can save it for summoning right now. I would recommend doing so, but at least do the max refresh here. So do this once, it's going to cost you 50. Okay, do this again, twice, that's going to cost you 50 again. There you go. And as you increase after the third time, it goes to 100, then eventually 125, etc. But in the beginning, you only get to do it twice. You're also going to have these bentos here. Remember those little rice cakes they gave you? Those bentos are going to be here. You can also use those. But the recommendation is, if you plan to use all of this, make sure you get it down to 0 so your stamina refreshes. It's 1 stamina per every 5 minutes, guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. Stamina does refresh really slowly in this game. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Ryo is right up here. This is your Shinobi exchange coins. If you plan, your Shino coins. If you plan to play browser, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Browser and mobile do not share the same currency. Keep this in mind. That 4,500, guys, is only going to sit in your browser. The Shinobi and the data will transfer between browser and mobile, but the actual currency will not. So when you log into browser, this 4,650 will not be there. So you have to use it, when you log into your mobile, it will not be there. So they're not interchangeable. Also, anything, if you decide to whale or dolphin, anything you buy in the browser will not work on the mobile and vice versa. So make sure you understand where you want to do most of your playtime, and that's where you can focus on buying your currency. All right, this is also a 30-day thing you can buy here. I recommend it if you want to be a dolphin or a whale. You can get these to help you out. It is worth the value for sure. Special shops here, you can buy additional bentos. That's for stamina if you plan to whale. And there's also keys here you can buy, which are for chests. You'll eventually find out about those. And these ones I don't recommend at all. These ones I don't recommend either. Do not touch these. They're a waste of money. And also these UR speed scrolls, avoid that as well too. They're not worth it. Blessing shop, you should definitely be saving some of your Shino coins for blessings. So you can buy these one time. As soon as you unlock a blessing level, like you see here, I'm 100 out of 2,500. You guys should be buying this. I actually ended up making a video on which blessing levels are worth buying, so definitely watch that in my playlist. It will help you guys figure out what to focus on. Okay, now moving on, once we click on here, this is going to be your shop. So we talked about this already, the marketplace. Now the marketplace is a great place to start because you can buy yourself rare fragments, but I don't recommend using your Shino coins or your Ryo for that. Save that and actually go to the Shinobi exchange shop. As I mentioned earlier, you got 1,500. First thing you want to do, guys, is unlock Sai. Sai is the most valued character in this game, period. The only way to get him, you cannot summon for him, is you want to unlock him here as a 1-star, and then you have to use 2 different ways of getting him further up in the game. Again, you cannot summon for him, so you can't get him at 3 stars instantly. You have to start using your SR, which is a rarity type, fragments, as you will get in Arena or other places. You have to use either your Omni fragments, which I don't recommend. Save those for your URs, which is the ultra rare. And then lastly, the other way to do it is through the Arena points. When you unlock Arena, you're going to have an Arena shop section, and you have to buy his currency from the Arena coins that you actually gain from playing Arena. All right, so that's very important. Sai is going to be your #1 focus in terms of getting up as soon as you possibly can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my first legend summon. So this is actually explaining the whole campaign. We will skip that. So if you go here, here's what I'm going to say to you guys now. Once you summon on this legend summon the first time, and then the free one that you get from chapter 1, do not summon on this any further. This is a big no-no. The reason why is there's no shinobi that you can get here at a higher rate. It's completely random, and chances are you're not going to get what you want. So your best bet is waiting for something called an extra fragment banner. Okay, extra fragment banners are rare. They happen once in a while, but they feature 2 URs that you can only pull from those banners. That way you're not competing against everybody else in the game. Okay, so definitely this is a one-time free thing that you get every day. Do it then. Do it the one time when you finish chapter 1, and then focus on, don't even pull on this right now. You should probably wait till the next banner comes out. Build your team that you currently have, and then start fresh when a new banner comes out. And the reason why it's important to do that, guys, is after 10 days, a brand new 2 characters will come out, and you will be ready to do the event that actually, if you pull the characters, will give you fragments to get them up. Okay, so it's very important, guys, to note that you will not get fragments for characters out of the blue. You have to do them through the event, or you have to do them getting your UR and Omni fragments applied. So if you want to know how to do that, I have a video about how to apply UR fragments, how to get them all, and Omni fragments in every possible way, and that is the only way to get your 3 stars up if they're not in the event. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, real quick is I'm going to go through chapter 1. We're going to do a summon, and then I'm going to stop there. The other thing I want to say, though, is real quick in the summon section, let me go back. When you start off, your Ryo is going to be scarce, but you will get quite a bit of it because it's early on. Focus on getting your skills up, focus on promoting your shinobi. But another key thing you want to do, guys, is this place called item summons. This is going to be your go-to summon section for a very long time. You want to do this as much as you possibly can so you can collect different variations of fragments, such as Yamato, Sakura, SR. There are rare fragments. You can get them all to 7-star fairly quickly, as well as the SR versions of these characters. You get yourself promotional pots and other resources that are extremely important, including speed scrolls. Speed scrolls are super important in this game, guys. You unlock speed to level 50 something, I believe. So collect these now while you can, so when you unlock it, you can check out my speed guide and know how to apply speed scrolls to the proper places and how to actually utilize them correctly. So definitely check that out. Do not miss that. That'll be one of the most important videos you see, as well as how to gain power, which I've also talked about. So let me go through this, guys, real quick, and then I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done. All right. Alright, guys, we're back here again. I just wanted to quickly do this part. So when you hit level 5, you're going to have something called promotions. Now, what promotions are for new characters is you can actually use these tiles right here. As you can see them, I got tiles, blocks, pebbles, and actually level up your character's promotion level. Okay, so that's very important because promotion level puts you at a different tier, and it gives you more abilities and also unlocks different things like vitalities and things you can do. Okay, so here's a promote button right there next to your character. You will actually see his frame will become green, Naruto's frame, and as you go further, there'll be different frames such as blue, purple, yellow, and then eventually we're going to be getting probably to the red section, but that's not out yet, but that will be probably the next step. And it takes you quite some time to do some promotions, guys, so these tiles are very important to collect. And also, as you can see here, as I'm going along, we're getting ourselves some mission coins for the mission assistance program, so make sure you do that. Now the key thing here, guys, when you guys do a 3-star, you can go ahead and skip that level. First off, it'll be 1, but as you get your blessing level up, you can actually get skips up to 3 times. So it is important to focus on getting the 3 stars because you can unlock the treasure chest, as you saw on the bottom of that video that I'm putting on now, which gives you different fragments and gives you different tiles, and you can also use the skip button. So eventually you get up to skip 50. 10 is the next step, obviously, but then you can also go up to skip 50, which will make longer stamina periods easier to skip. There is a downside to it, of course, because eventually when you unlock chest, if you skip 50 times, you can only ever get 1 chest out of that 50. So the most efficient way, guys, to do that is skip times 10 and always stick with that. But if you are going through long stretches and you're in a hurry, the times 50 is available for you, obviously, to go through. So as you can see here, guys, I'm just going real quick through this. Again, this is a very this chapter 1, essentially, in a nutshell, they're just showing you the jutsus, helping you line up your characters to build up your tribe gauges. So very important to focus on this. We're going to go ahead and keep going here, and I'm going to get to the last stage, and I might even fast forward in this video. But you see here, I got the treasure chest, so you want to get the 27 stars, and there you go. So you got a Konohamaru, you got a promotional elixir, shinobi coins, and you get the Ryo. So definitely, guys, make sure you max that out and get that going. But I wanted to talk to you guys about promotions real quick. And right now, as a new player, when you start, you're actually going to get yourself times 3 stamina. Times 3 stamina. You're gonna get yourselves double EXP up to level 51, which is extremely important because it'll help you kind of progress and get to where you need to be quicker. But keep in mind, after 51, it does slow down quite a bit, and this is the importance of refreshing your stamina every day using Shinobi coins. Because if you don't do that, guys, you're gonna be super far behind, and the things that matter, like PvE events, you're gonna struggle with, right? So let's put it this way: the faster you advance in your account rank and your account level, the better you'll do in PvE events, and the stronger your Shinobi will be. So don't be so caught up on getting specific Shinobi just because you want them. If you want to be efficient in this game, it's always better off to get a higher account rank, come back and level up the Shinobi you currently have, and then you can focus on different Shinobi later. All right. So one thing I do want to point out as well, if you want to see which unit is attacking on the opponent side, you'll see a throbbing frame. That's right, a throbbing frame. It looks like it's pulsating. That is the unit that's going to be hitting you next. So sometimes to block that from happening, you want to hit that opponent, see here, right there, before they get a chance to go off. Okay, so it's very important, guys. You need to understand who's attacking, what they're attacking with. If they have a full chakra bar and you're afraid that you have, for example, a T unit versus an A unit, and you're about to get hit really hard, it is good to focus all your attacks on that unit. If you kill them, it blocks the entire turn and the opponent doesn't have a turn. All right, so there you go. You unlock auto battle. I will say this: do not use auto battle when you're doing brand new stages. Get the 3 stars manually because it's not intelligent. The AI is pretty dumb in this game, so get it out of the way first, and then you can auto battle things like the JE, which is joint exercises, and other events. So make sure for a little while, guys, you do not do auto battle. Unlock these 3 first on your own. As you saw there as well too, I just unlocked Elite Missions. Elite Missions is the place where you can get fragments for SR and R characters, as well as things called gear stones. So you will have a section for gear, and the only way to advance your gear is after a level 10, then 5, etc. You have to collect gear stones, and the Elite Missions is a place where you're going to be farming quite a few of those, as well as character fragments. Alright, so you can do them 3 times a day, and then any other times you want to do it, you'll actually end up having to spend some Shinobi coins. So I don't recommend doing that. Just wait the whole day and then progress doing it that way. So you'll be spending a lot of times there. Now your stamina does cost a lot more in the Elite Missions. I believe it's 12 stamina per 1 mission, and when you collect those, when you complete the entire mission chapter, you'll actually get yourself some Omni fragments, which you can apply to URs or Psy or anyone else that you want, and also some of the character fragments at the person that's the last in the stage. So keep that in mind. It is extremely important to go do your Elite Missions and complete them, and then move on and do the next chapter as they open up. You're going to eventually hit a roadblock as well, guys, in the chapters, where you're going to have to get a certain account rank before you can move on. And that's another important reason to get account rank over anything else, is because if you want to progress in the chapters, if you want to progress in getting characters and also their tiers up by the promotions, you're going to need to put a lot more work into stamina. So stamina is going to be your key thing, guys. There we go. We've now unlocked upgrading skills. So let's go into that. That'll do a quick tutorial on that. Every Shinobi you have, guys, you're going to have a skills section. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that real quick. They're going to take us there anyways. So there you go, we got some more tiles, etc., some Ryo. So skip, it'll make us go to the Naruto that we have. On the second tab here where it says skills, you get 20 skills. Every skill gets refreshed once a minute. You want to actually go ahead and max these skills out for the most part. So that will be part of your dailies as well anyways. So make sure you guys are doing that. Real quick though, before we go any further, let's unlock this chest. There's another Konohamaru. There's 10, 5, and 1,500 or 1,500, sorry. So let's go and do Rock Lee. So as you progress, guys, there is a tier list out. We do tier lists every month, or try to do it twice a month even sometimes. If you're curious how good a character is when you get them, jump onto the tier list. You can check it out there. Highly recommend following it. In the first little while, guys, I will say do not go to Discord, which is also linked to my videos, and ask anybody for help for team building. It's not going to matter. You can learn from my videos how to team build at any time. You can join my Discord and learn how to build. It is a subscription-based Discord, though. Keep that in mind. But if you are looking for team building, people usually shun on others if you just jump in with 80k or 100k and be like, hey guys, help me build a team. The best way is read your Shinobi, understand the skills. I've got all the terminology videos out. I've got how to build teams in there. You can watch all that as well too, but I will tell you now, you will have a hard time dealing with people if you are just looking for help on team building when you first start off. Experience the game, guys. Go through it, understand your shinobi, understand the skills, watch some videos, get some help. When you hit about 150 to 200k, then it's the time to do it, especially when arena unlocks with, I think is like level 24. That's really when you're going to want some help. Keep in mind, your current setup here is random in PvE. Most PvE content, you are getting random blocks matched with each other. In PvP though, it actually does matter where you place your characters, okay? So keep that in mind, especially in Arena. Ninja World Tournament, you don't need to worry about it because it is random. But in Arena, it does matter how you space your shinobi and where you have them, all right? So we're on the second last stage, guys. I'm going to do a quick little addition here to mine. I'm going to go ahead and add Naruto because he hits a little harder. We're going to take out Sakura, add this Naruto in there. So now we've got a couple more units we can use just to finish this a little quicker, right? They're 3-star units, so they'll hit a little harder than the current ones I have. But let's go ahead and finish this quickly, and we'll jump on to the first summon to see what I get. Again, I will explain how to re-roll once we see what happens with my account, but you're aiming and I'm aiming for KCM for this, even though I'm not keeping this account. It is to help you guys out. KCM is going to be your goal, guys. So again, pulsating, all my characters. So there's an A and a D. These A units are going to hit for less. You're going to see a blue damage meter here, or damage numbers. So there's a blue, that means you're weaker. If you hit red, that means you're stronger right there. If you hit white, that means you're even. So A versus A is even, right? So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and do, let's do the T's. Let's see if we can kill off 2 more of these guys here. Chances are we probably won't kill because Mitsuki does an AoE. Oh, there we go. There's 1 kill. Oh, never mind. We did kill everybody with them. Underestimated them. And then let's do this one here. And remember, do your legend summon, whoever you get. Hopefully it's an SR. You can use them right away. Again, with the level power that is currently going on, that you will have in the beginning, it won't matter who you're using and where they're placed. This is just tutorial for you guys. So just get this done and then focus on the real thing once you get to, let's say, like I said, 150k power or more. But for the time being, guys, it's always important that you do study your characters and understand their skill sets. Again, there's a ton of videos that I have out there. Check out the guides playlist specifically, that you guys can see everything on there that you need for this game. I don't think there's something I have not covered on here. So an easy way to get better in the game is to study what you're doing and understanding what you're putting into your list and onto your team, right? So definitely take the time. If you're a YouTube person, you'll love it. It's pretty straightforward and very useful to have. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to finish this off, and we'll do our first legend summon to see what UR we get. Ultra rare is the highest rarity in this game. Again, there's so much to add to this guide, but my videos should help you guys out, so definitely watch them. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going through the basics with you guys. So again, do not summon on the Legends banner after this, okay? It's very important that you do not do that. Also, focus on your account rank. That's very important. Account level matters more than anything for you, especially in the beginning. So use your shinobi coins to get your power level up, your account level up, and move on with events as they come out, right? Do not summon on the current banner. It's not worth it because we're so far into it already that you're better off waiting for the next one. Plus Kid Naruto, which is currently out, you can actually get him from the Legends summon by luck, so don't worry about that. And the new Boruto is decent, but he's not OP, so definitely hold off and build that account rank up. Okay guys, so here we are. We finally made it. Let's see what we get here on our first summon, and we'll see what they give us. Okay, so there's 2,500 Shinobi exchange coins, or I keep saying Shinobi coins, sorry. So I used to say Shinobi exchange coins. So there's the 1 guaranteed UR. Click on it there. And the summon, there's a summon animation that comes up, guys. I have a summon animation video that explains everything. Please check that out as well too, to see what you want to look for and what you can get depending on your animation. Okay, so it's very important that you guys focus on that. This here is a guaranteed UR animation for sure, but there's a few of them out there, and that guide will actually walk you through everything you need to know and what to look for, okay, when you're summoning. So let's see what we get. I'm actually pretty excited to see what pops up here. So Boruto, that's amazing. So that pushes him to a 3-star instantly. You'll see new beside the characters you get. A lot of Mitsukis. Konohamaru, Tenten. So I mean, not the greatest pull, guys. It's mostly Mitsukis. It's crazy. And there you go. I got regular Jiraiya. Okay, so that's the UR I got. Now keep in mind, guys, you guys can pull multiple URs in this UR thing. So this is considered a really bad pull, okay? So here's what you would normally do. If you're looking for KCM, you could either do a couple ways of doing this. Number one, if you haven't created an account to link to it, you can restart this by going onto your mobile phone. If you're doing on mobile especially, you don't have to link your email right away. With browser, you do have to link an email. So my recommendation is make multiple emails that are like dupe emails and start doing this process over again. It will be a lot faster, guys, if you stop the animations like I recommended in the profile section right in here. Let me go to it real quick. And you guys take away the animations. Okay, so battle settings, animations off, and do this over and over again. Finish chapter 1 and keep summoning until you get yourself that character. All right, so right now my shinobis, for example, there's my UR. These are my 2 SRs, or 3, sorry, a couple SRs that are 3 stars, and then the other SRs here are all 2 stars. Now, what you don't normally do is don't put fragments into them. These characters you can actually farm through item summons and regular elite missions. All right, like I mentioned to you, elite missions are right here, guys. If you click on missions, go to elite missions. When it unlocks, you have to finish 2, 3. You'll be able to farm them there. These drills also will eventually open up for you as well when you hit rank 17 and then rank 30. So again, the importance of account rank is the most important thing you can do. And then you guys will be able to get more Ryo and more EXP pots here. Let's just go to your shinobi real quick. In order to level up your shinobi, guys, simply go into their section here that says level. You can click on it and you can apply as many of these that you have on them. Okay, as you apply more of them, you will be able to promote them. Right now I can do 2, but you see, to get to the next level tier, I need to promote using the level here to level 5. So if I go to 5 for Jiraiya, for example, right? So here, let's go to Jiraiya max. Excuse me. You can promote there. And then in order to get his skills up, so right now currently that's my max level because of my account rank. As again, if you go further in your account rank, you unlock more of these tiers. You go ahead and apply these 20. Always apply your skills, guys. Always. And the skills go up to the max of what your account level is, right? So another reason to do it. And then right here you'll see that it goes down to 0 eventually, if it even does. Well, it won't. Always do 20, guys. Always use it up and let it refresh every 20 minutes. A lot of people put it on a timer. You'll unlock gear eventually when you get to level 9. Scrolls and Talismans at 16 and Vitality at 44. All of these are explained fully in my other videos, guys. In order to awaken your shinobi past 3 stars, you have to click here. As you see here, you have to finish the first elite mission. So get that done. Again, URs require UR fragments, which you can get from events, and also Omni fragments, which you can get in new Ninja World Tournament and Arena, which will happen later on in the game. To see your stats, click on the stats button. There's the stats there. To link bonuses are very important, guys. As you unlock shinobi, you will have these grayed out things go back in color. You need all of these shinobi not on your team, but just in your box, in your roster, in order to take advantage of the 20% attack, the 20% defense, and the 20% HP. So just having these guys unlocked is a great way to boost your shinobi power. You can check out how to gain power video that I have posted as well too. All right, guys, that's pretty much everything there. As you play the game, you'll have a lot of questions. Check out the videos. Check out how to do things through the Discord. Again, don't bother the team building section until you're at least at 150k power to 200k power. Arena will open up a level 14. 23 is the raids. 27 is Tower of Eternity. 43 is joint exercises, and 49 is Ninja World Tournament. So you will get there fairly quickly, guys. Check out my painful experience videos, which I essentially use only rares and SRs to be top tier in a new server, and I dominate there. And I show you guys how to gain power, how to do it quickly, and what you guys should be focusing on when you're a brand new player. Alright, guys, this is Payne. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Hope this new player guide helped. We just finished the anniversary, guys. There is a petition going on to make the game better. Don't let that fool you. You should still be joining, still be playing the game. You will enjoy it as a brand new player. That petition is more for veteran players who have done everything, and we're looking for new content, and we're hoping to help the new players enjoy that new content as it comes out. But for now, guys, hope this helps out. Any questions, hit me up. Check out the guides playlist. It will be your go-to for pretty much everything tribes related. There's a tier list guide playlist as well too, as well as a PvP playlist. All of that, guys, will essentially give you everything you're looking for. This is Payne. Hope you guys liked the video. We'll talk soon.